What's up, guys? Back again with a Queen Pop LaLoon attack. Looking at this base, it's first glance looks pretty easy, kind of spread out. I thought it was easy, so I really didn't plan it. Didn't plan it so much I didn't even know he had some outside defenses when I first started dropping my loons. All I looked at was the queen was sitting here. That's kind of a low level air defense. He's got a blower out here and a blower out here. I go, pretty simple. If I zap out an air defense and I put a triangle around this queen, should be easy. I can go ahead and do a loon drop all the way around this semicircle. Have them all crushing on the queen, do a rage. And the base is so low level, I thought, all right, the only thing I need to be concerned about is not using my spells. And you'll notice I didn't. So this is a lesson on, I guess, patience. Because you can blow past a queen. You can blow past a base so fast that your hounds don't pop. And your queen will shoot down everything, or their queen will, and you'll fail. So I went into this knowing all that. I saw he had an X-bow up, but it's going to be tanked by my hounds right there. And this base is so spread out that it's going to limit the DPS on my hounds, my troops. So I knew holding my spells was key. The only pocket of troops I'm worried about is right here. And I can set down my king and queen at the end. The hound is in the CC. I knew I didn't have to worry about it. This whole clan was running hounds. I don't even think I changed my troop setup, to be honest. So yeah, so this is the troop setup I brew for fresh hits. We attacked, forget how many bases to start off with. This base was fresh, but we knew they had hounds, so I didn't pull. It's just what it is. So let's take a look at the attack, and we'll go by piece. So I set up my earthquake, where I knew it would get some most damage, and then I tried hitting the queen a little bit too. People ask, why would I choose this attack over Goho, or Goho over this? There is a ton of blank spots. I have one count that can run Goho and one that can run Queen Pop. Even though this is a spread base and it gives tons of people trouble with Queen Pop, you guys just got to learn to slow down, create that wide drag net to collapse into the middle and crush the base. It will work. So that's why I chose it. So I started laying my loons, and that was the first time I noticed. Sorry about that, guys. That was the first time I noticed that there was actually an archer tower right there. So I popped in a hound a little bit quicker than I thought. You guys should know that pre-planning the base, because you should always pre-plan a base. So sometimes I don't pre-plan because I get lazy. So I bring in hounds from separate directions. That's another key you guys have been asking about. So I pulled a hound here and a hound here. That will pick up a lot of this fire, and that will pick up a lot of traps. And then I kept going around with my loons. I'm bringing a hound in from over here, and then I'll bring another one from over here, picking up, aggroing more defensive fire and more traps. And you'll notice if the base was tight knit, I would be throwing down spells right away. I didn't throw down any spells because I knew this was a pretty low DPS interior base, because how big it is, the DPS is on the outside. Out of corner of my eye, I saw some troops pull, that bow turn, and I saw the queen aggro. So I kind of hurried up on this rage coming up here. Right there. I was in fear of my hound's lives. So I pop in that next rage. I see my loons splitting. Wasn't a big fan of that. But that's it. The loons are pushing, and they're throwing down bombs. And there's also a bunch of hidden pups in there under rage. So they're going to crush the queen real quick here. She's down. And now I would be throwing my haste way before this. But I noticed that's a max hound, and he's barely being touched. I just didn't need it right then. I decided to utilize it where those two whiz towers are, because whiz towers can eat up your loons. So instead of punching that air defense down, I saved it. I didn't know if I would need that haste, but when there's still 2 whiz towers up, and loons are really slow, whiz towers can just keep on pounding away at them. I threw it down there, and it worked out great. Everything's down. Look at how many loons are up, how many pups are up. Both of my heroes. I haven't even used my queen's ability yet. I think I pop it at the end just for funsies. And that's it, guys. Overwhelming 3-star attack. And that's how this attack can work. So plan it, swamp the base, crush the queen. Use your spells accordingly. Sometimes you gotta throw them down quick. Sometimes you gotta save them a little bit. But don't underestimate a base. Sometimes I'm like, this base is weak, and I save them, and then pop goes my hounds, and I'm already behind the 8 ball. So make sure you get it in everything right. You do want some pups under rage around the queen. That will help. But you don't want to blow past the queen without your hounds popping. So it's a fine line right there. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll be back with some more. Ask me any questions if you got them. Check you guys later.